I remember standing outside this door, as a youngster of the age of 8. That was way back in 1928 when this city of ours was in a slightly better state of repair, I think. And I was standing here waiting for my father to come from work to take me in to equip me with violin, bow and case. The old man Hofmann was alive then, of course, and they were friends because they'd met on holidays. And when I went into this shop, it was then, in 1928, as it had been, I'm sure, in round about 1910 when it was first established. All my life, after that, I'd been going in to this same shop, and the last time I was in it, which was barely a few months ago, I doubt that it had changed from 1928 or from 1910 or wherever it was founded. It was old, with old instruments, the corpses of cellos and double basses and fiddles lying around it. In due course, the pictures of a younger generation of musicians appeared on the walls, and son succeeded father. But otherwise, the smell of it, the colour of it, the whole atmosphere of it remained, I'm sure, just as it had been in the first decade of the century. In 1910 and throughout the 20s, Dublin depended almost exclusively on live music. The fiddle was king, and fiddle makers and repairers were kept busy, rehairing bows, supplying strings, selling instruments, and attending to casualties. Pit orchestras supplied music in the theatres and in the cinemas too, before the advent of sound films, the talkies as they were called. Smaller groups entertained at social functions, and in the cafes, the sound of fiddle, piano and cello accompanied the rattle of cups and saucers. So, damaged instruments came in from professionals, amateur enthusiasts, schools of music, were carefully labelled and nursed back to health. Dublin society at the beginning of the century tended to distrust musical brilliance, especially in the gentleman amateur, where it could well be a symptom of latent bohemianism. But nevertheless, music flourished and there were gifted teachers.